I'm going to try to be as respectful as I possibly can here, but this one's going to be a little bit difficult. You're really you're telling us that you love lobster, but you had no idea that market price on lobster is always sold by the pound? This woman was on a Caribbean island. There was a thing where you could go catch your own lobster, and they cook it right there for you. And it said market price, and she said, how much is market price? And they said $38. And she thought that meant for the whole lobster, the experience, all of it. Not $38 a pound. And then she records herself complaining about the bill. Either you're lying to try and get out of a high bill, or you're lying about your love of lobster. One of the two, because I don't even like lobster. And I know that it's sold by the pound when you're talking about market price. You thought $38 for the lobster. Are you shitting us?
Okay. We were told $38 for lobster, and we have two up here. And she said because it's per pound, but that was not discussed in the beginning when I agreed to this.
So all we're doing is $30 per pound.
That was not discussed. Like when I asked how much is market price, she said $38. Not per pound, nothing. I don't want to pay that.
I would have to get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
All right, so let me bring y'all back to the beginning. So I'm in St. Martin, and I wanted to catch my own lobster in Astria. I saw this all over TikTok, and I'm like, yes, I need to do it. So this is literally our first night, and I'm like, I'm doing it. Honestly, the vibes were nice. It was a really nice restaurant. I was taking content for a positive review because I'm like, there's no way this could go wrong. All right, so basically the waiter came over. She asked, what do we want? I asked, how much is market price? She said $38. I'm like, bet, I want my lobster. So we walked all the way to the bag, and I was able to catch my lobster. He was a big boy, and I named him Charlie. And then immediately I started like, this is kind of fucked up, but whatever. I'm going to eat Charlie, unfortunately. So after I recorded that, we gave him back the lobster, and we walked back to our tables. There was no other discussion outside of that, like, at all. All right, so my food came, and I started to feel bad about Charlie, but I'm like, damn, I have to eat you because we've come this far. So I'm eating Charlie, and honestly, I was recording. I didn't plan on showing this part. I'm sorry, y'all. But I don't know if it was Charlie or if it was the way it was cooked. It was very fatty, and I'm not sure if that's the right word for lobster, but I had to like keep taking pieces and throwing it off to the side. My fiance said it might have not been cooked well. I really don't know, but I had to move those pieces to the side. All right, so the bill came, and we noticed that we got charged twice for lobster. The woman came over. She's like, yeah, it's $38 per pound. I was like, whoa, you didn't say that. Can I please speak to the manager? She said, he's going to tell you exactly what I just told you. I said, then I would like for him to do that. All right, so she called the manager. And the next video you're going to see is him coming up to us, addressing us.
Hi.
Can I help?
I don't want to pay this $38 times two. I asked how much is it for lobster. I said, how much is the market price?
Yeah.
She said $38. Not $38 a pound, not $38 whatever the hell. I only want to pay $38 because that's what I was told, and that's what I agreed to. That's almost $80. If she would have told me that.
Okay, so she told you the lobster's $38.
$38
Not
flat.
$38 a pound?
No. Not at all.
It's universally understood.
What are you going to do?
Let me speak to her, and then I'm going to get the lobster.
No one weighed anything. I didn't even see a scale. I have it all on video. I picked my lobster
Can I see
up.
the video, please?
Sure.
This is exactly what I did. You see here?
Yes.
Okay, so we're good.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'm going to come to cash you out, okay? Anyone come to you? Don't. I'll cash you.
Thank you.
Honestly, the manager was nice. What he basically did was took off the service charge, which was $38, but he left the second lobster, which was $38. So basically, the lobster on the receipt we treated it like the service charge. Honestly, the resolution was good for me. Everything was good. My temperature came down a little bit because I was definitely frustrated from the beginning. I wanted to do a positive review, but here's my honest review. The lobster was fatty or rubbery, whatever you want to say. They are not honest with the prices. And then the martini, I ordered a cucumber melon martini because it sounded refreshing. And this is what I got. It was like all, what is the word? Syrup. I did not like it. I didn't finish it. However, I'm still happy I had my experience.
I've been walking this earth for 54 years, and it has always been per pound. Hey, you put that manager in an awkward position by not understanding what is commonly understood. You put that waitress or waiter, I can't remember if it was a waitress or a waiter. I think I heard you say her. You put that person in an awkward position by not understanding what is commonly understood. Now they're going to have to change the way they do things and make sure that they specifically tell every person it's $38 per pound, even though everybody else that walks into that joint before you and after you understood that. And then what do? You give the bad review on everything as a result, right? The food was bad, the service was bad, and the drink was bad across the board. Food reviewers are the fucking worst. They're the fucking worst. From that asshole who stands out in front of fucking pizza joints giving his pizza review, Barstool, whatever the fuck his name is, from that asshole down to people like her. They just... Oh my God. Did you really not know that? I don't even know what to say.